Does the president have a particular opinion about this trucker action going on in Canada right now? Because it is affecting not only Ottawa, but obviously some of these border crossings. And could it possibly have some impact on the U.S. economy?
Yeah.
In the long run, if it continues.
So we are watching this very closely, because, as you kind of touched on here, the Ambassador Bridge is Canada's busiest link to the United States and accounts for about 25% of trade between the two countries. And so the blockade poses a risk to supply chains for the auto industry because the bridge is a key conduit for motor vehicles, components and parts, and delays risk disrupting auto production. We are in close contact. We've been doing a great deal of work on this. Liz Sherwood-Randall, our Homeland Security Advisor, convened a meeting just today. We're in very close contact and coordination with the Custom and Border Protection Team and Canadian counterparts, Michigan Governor Whitmer, and industry stakeholders. We are also monitoring very closely and engaged with auto companies on what the impacts could be of auto parts, which is what would come from Canada, and the impact on the United States. We're also tracking potential disruptions to U.S. agricultural exports from Michigan into Canada. There are a number of steps that we have proactively taken, I should say. The Customs and Border Protection Team, they've worked with Canadian counterparts to route traffic from Ambassador Bridge to Blue Water Bridge. There's still a lengthy delay, but it is enabling some of these trucks and transports to get through. They also opened all 9 commercial lanes, including a fast lane at the port to process diverted traffic. And they're working closely with relevant automakers and other public and private sector stakeholders to discuss alternative processing. So we're working to ensure there's movement. The other issue, let me just touch on what you didn't ask about, but is an important component too, is there are workers who need to go across the bridge to get to Canada or to get to the United States. And the workers, they go over the Ambassador Bridge typically. They are being detoured to the Detroit-Windsor Tunnel, which is open, which enabling them to move past. So we're very focused on this. The president is focused on this, and we are working very closely with the team at DHS, with Canadian officials and others to do everything we can to alleviate the impact.
Does the president have an opinion on this action?
An opinion on it? In what? Tell me more.
About the message they want to send.
Well, we support peaceful protest, but we have concerns when those protests turn violent. And certainly I think it's important for everyone in Canada and the United States to understand what the impact of this blockage is, potential impact on workers, on the supply chain, and that is where we are most focused.